Hi there, it's Michelle here. I hope you're doing really well today. I wanted to hop on quickly and talk about toxic people, how to stop toxic people from entering your life, from being a part of your life experience. Vicky in our group asked how to stop toxic people and people who use your kindness. And she had, I think, about 100 comments. So I know this is a hot topic for empaths and sensitives. I want to come about this in a way that I hope makes sense, because once we get this and you understand what's really going on, that's where we can really eliminate the toxic people in our life. Okay, I know there's tools like blocking, protecting yourself, and those are fine. They're band-aids. They're great in the moment, like an emergency situation. But if you're consistently or chronically attracting toxic people, then I want you to listen to this. Okay. I want you to, this is kind of like law of attraction stuff. Everything's energetic first, right? You are energy. You are made of energy. Your emotions have a lot to do with our emotions have a lot to do with our behaviors and a lot to do with our motivations and drives. And it also has a lot to do with who we attract, the type of experiences we attract. So as I go through this, I'm not blaming anybody. I'm just showing you a different perspective. So if you find yourself attracting narcissists, the best thing to do is to hit the pause button and look at your energy. So if it happened to me, it doesn't happen to me anymore. I've healed myself. Once you've healed yourself, you do not draw narcissists, period. That it's just the way it goes, because your energy is different. It's not attractive to a narcissist anymore. Okay, so if let's say I draw a narcissist into my life, I would recognize it. I wouldn't panic. I would recognize it. And I would say, what is going on inside me that I would draw or attract a narcissist? In other words, what's going on in me that would, think about like a magnet, that would magnetize a narcissist? That's the work. Does that make sense? That's the work to do. So if you draw a narcissist into your life and you say, oh, I drew another narcissist in my life. I just got out of a relationship with a narcissist. Why am I attracting another narcissist? That's because you're running the pattern. That means there's something going on inside of you that is attracting that. Once that is healed, you cannot attract a narcissist. Does that make sense? Now, that's one part. I hope that makes sense. Another part of being an empath is we have an imbalance with our giving and receiving, right? We want to give, serve, give, love, help, make things better, right? We're always this way, giving, serving. Now think about that. Think about a narcissist. They are this, take. Oh, she has something to give me. I'll take it from her. Oh, how can I get her to give it to me? Take. Does that make sense? Do you see how the givers, people who are overgiving and the people who are overtaking, would be a perfect match? Does that make sense? So if you're attracting narcissists, one of the first ways you can look inside yourself and say, is my issue, am I out of balance with giving and receiving? I bet you are. There's other things that could be going on, but that's a big one for empaths. That could be the first place to look at in your life and start to balance out your giving and receiving. That alone could attract to you more balanced people. Does that make sense? So the more balanced you are, the more balanced you will attract like people. Does that make sense? I hope that makes sense. Oh, I'm going to look at, if you guys have any questions, ask me now. Okay. Joy says yes. Lisa says true. Christina, yes. Lisa, yes. Casey, yes. Tanya's here. Maureen, hi. Yvonne. So, yes, good. Christina says that makes sense too. Okay, hope that makes sense. So I see a lot of empaths in this group that when we start to talk about toxic people, we kind of get on a bandwagon like, oh yeah, I keep drawing them too. I keep drawing them too. Yes. Block yourself, shield yourself. That's okay. A better way is to go, what's going on inside of me? Where do I have something, an imbalance of some kind? Where do I have a wound, or what do I have going on inside me that would attract this? Does that make sense? Okay. What else do I want to say about that? I don't know if there's anything else. Give me 1 second. Okay, one more thing. This is a new way of thinking too. If you do draw a narcissist into your life, or you have one into your life, I tell this to my inner work people and intuition circle people. We go like this: let them be your greatest healer. They are showing up in your life to show you that you have an imbalance on the inside that you're ready to address. In fact, any situation that you experience in your life that you recognize as negative, that experience is being brought to you to show you what needs to be healed within you. This is a different way of looking at the world, and it's a really empowering way for an empath to look at the world, because a lot of times empaths don't want to go out into the world because they know they pick up on other people's stuff and it brings them down, or it shakes their energy. You want to go out into the world with the mindset of, I am a healthy, thriving empath. I can go and do whatever I want and maintain my energy. That's a thriving empath. That's what we want. If you go out into the world and you get shook, or a narcissist comes into your life, or you have an experience that you don't like, you go back home, you look at yourself and go, what do I need to look at now inside of me that brought that situation? And you're just going to keep working on yourself, working on yourself, working on yourself. Does that make sense? Lisa said, my stepfather is a narcissist. I think that's part of why I attract them. Yes. Okay. So what did I say? You can have an imbalance with your giving and receiving. That's one thing. And then remember, I said there's a lot of different pieces to this. Lisa, you just brought up another piece. If in your family history you grew up with a narcissist, in your energetic pattern, you could still be running that unconsciously, and you'll also attract it from that. So thank you for bringing that up. Christy says, you are correct. I keep attracting narcissists and broken souls. I have been drained for the last few days. I am working on bringing my energy back up. Okay, Christy, it's great that you're bringing your energy back up. If you want to go deeper, I want you to go like that. I want you to ask yourself this question. What do I want you to, let me just feel into this. Why? I guess I just want to go here. How does it feel that you keep attracting narcissists and broken souls? I think I already know the answer to this. I'd love to know your answer. Start there. Samantha says, yes. Sharon says, love this. Good. I feel like we could do like a course on this. I'm not prepared to do a course, but if we could get together as a group and really work on healing this, I would love to see if we could really move the needle in people's lives. Christy says, yes, needed this. Awesome. Samantha says, light bulb just clicked on. I got chills. That's good. I'm always trying to fix everyone or their situation. That makes me emotional, Samantha. So good. Do you see the difference now? You work on you. Okay. Melody said, my whole family is narcissistic. I'm the only empath. I finally had to let go of them after I learned that there's no amount of giving to please them, right? And it was bringing me down. Now 6 years later, I'm in a much better place. That's awesome, Melody. That's awesome. Monica says yes. Angela says yes. Erica says both of my parents are narcissists. My ex-husband was a narcissist. For the longest time, I kept saying I'm broken, I'm this way, or I'm that way, but I wasn't healing. And my ex showed me I needed to heal and love myself first. Way to go, Erica. Way to go. Joy says, I was worried that the negativity that has erupted in my life recently would drain y'all. I was afraid to join the reading yesterday. Oh, Joy, no. Show up as yourself. Okay, so that's you putting others first, and just like an empath would. But Joy, you're talking about Intuition Circle, right? When we did our readings yesterday. Please show up anyway. And then at the beginning of the call, I just ask, how's everybody doing? What's going on in your life? And I can help you with that, okay? So don't ever worry about your energy for our group. I maintain the energy of Intuition Circle, and I'm really proud of me and the women and the whole thing. And we hold a really awesome vibration that I promise would just bring you right up with us. You will not bring us down. Denise says, needed this, perfect timing, awesome. Let's see, I'll read one more here. Okay, Christy, this will be the last one because this is a good one, and I bet it's true for all of us. My parents are both narcissists, and I'm currently back at home with my children, trying very hard to not be affected by them. Some days are easier than others. Any advice for living with a narcissist? Okay, so you're in a situation right now, you're back living with your parents, so you probably don't have a choice, right? That's your home right now. The same, I want to say to you, Christy, the same thing applies. So you're living at home, and it's almost like you're going to be out of body and observing when you get triggered. So when you know how you just know those moments, those narcissistic moments, that means you're having a moment where your energy where you're out of balance, or the pattern of the past. Like, we don't know exactly why. Just notice it right then. If you can, get by yourself, and there's lots of different methods to heal and clear the patterns. I'm telling you though, all you have to do is work on you, and little by little, you'll change the pattern. Did you ever hear that saying, like, if a plane is going through the air, you can't take a plane and just turn it around, or it'll fall out of the sky? The same is true with you, Christy. It's not going to change overnight, but you keep working on yourself, and you're going to turn the plane around slowly. It's fascinating to watch people as they work on themselves, how their relationships change. A lot of people don't want to work on themselves because they're afraid they're going to lose their relationships. I find 95% of the time, the relationships just get better. 5% of the time, people fall away. But either way, it's better for you. Okay, I hope that helped. So you're just going to use every experience. Maybe you need to get a journal and just like, I was triggered again, and jot it down, and you're going to start seeing your patterns. Okay, I hope that helped, ladies. Bonnie's here. Hi, Bonnie. Okay, so it's a new idea. I don't want to jump on the bandwagon of all the narcissists out there and how we have to protect ourselves. No, we want to go, every person that I meet in my life that triggers me, and if you want to call them a narcissist or some other kind of person, a broken soul, just recognize you're attracting them, and that all you have to do is go back on the inside and begin to heal that, recognize it, see the pattern of that, or see the imbalance of that, and work on that. There's many tools and techniques to actually release the patterns, change the patterns. We can talk about that another day. Okay, I hope that helped, and have a great day. Bye.